Howdy, folks. I'm going to tell you a little story about a group of noobs that like to do stuff. Now, ain't no telling what they'll get themselves into. Whether it be four-wheeling, two-wheeling, maybe even four-hoofing. I guess you never can tell with this group. Guess the only way to find out is to sit back and watch.
Noobs doing stuff. 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 Maybe they'll go willing or go ride a bike. Maybe they just might go take a hike. Maybe they'll build or fix something, or maybe they won't do a thing at all. Maybe go fishing or play in the dirt. They're playing with fire, but they don't get burnt. Spending every wicked moment in the sun, just city slickers having fun. Noobs doing stuff. 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 Noobs doing stuff.
There you have it, folks. That there's a story of the noobs doing stuff.
Alright, hold on. My stomach in. What's up, noobers? So today, we're out here in Johnson Valley. And Johnson Valley, we're going to be hitting Cougar Buttes. And today I got my boy Scott with me. Face the camera towards you, bro. That's Scott. We got Mr. Man, of course. Mr. Man. And obviously, you see Miss Terry isn't here today. She's feeling a little under the weather due to the weather. But you know, this was for you, baby. So we're gonna have a good time. We got this is an official club run, so I'm getting my protocol in to become a member. And we got Mad Mike up front, and we're heading there right now. We'll see you when we get there. Peace.
Howdy, folks. Jebediah Smelter here, welcoming y'all back to yet another episode of the Noobs Doing Stuff. Now, despite the fact that Doc keeps saying they're in Johnson Valley, the noobs head out to Lucerne Valley on a trail run through the Cougar Buttes with the Inland Empire Four-Wheelers Club. Now, the weather was on our side this gorgeous Saturday morning. The temperatures were in the low 50s with a cool breeze blowing throughout the day. Couldn't have asked for a better setting on a trail day. Now, noobs are heading in to the meeting spot to get this run started. Well, let's head on in and see who showed up. All right, noobs. So we're out here at Johnson Valley at Cougar Buttes. I'm imagining that's one of the buttes. We got some more back there. And we got a pretty awesome turnout. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rigs, it looks like. 12, possibly 13. I think I seen another one up in front. Anyway, so we're gonna be heading out there right now. We're airing down, and we just had the how do you clog one of those? So yeah, it should be good. Like I said, Miss Terry couldn't make it today. She was feeling under the weather, but it's a real pretty day. It's a little chilly, a little windy, but it's nice and sunny, and it's gonna be a good day for wheeling. So I'll put you guys back on once we're back on the trail. Peace. Now, I'm not too sure the names of the trails the noobs will be hitting today, but I heard the names Chicken Rock, Cakewalk, and Bullfrog thrown around. Funny names. I'll be honest with you, I have no clue what trails will run this time around, and I don't believe Doc does either. But I do know they were a little further up on the difficulty level than the noobs are used to, which is okay. It's time for the noobs to level up. Now first on this obstacle is Sean, our trail leader for today's run. On his Wrangler JL, rolling up that rock with ease. Nice job, Sean. You made that look easy. And next up is Big John. Now you may remember Big John from previous runs. Big John usually brings his JL Rubicon. But today, he brought this fully decked out YJ, which as you'll see later on, does every one of the most difficult obstacles on this run. Now as I mentioned before, the camera rarely does these terrains any justice, and doesn't give a full scope of the degree and angles and depth of what's being traversed. But believe you me, the angle of this incline was pretty steep. But you'll see, John had no problem getting up it. And with Jerry spotting, well, just made it that much easier. Nicely done, Big John. Way to show us how a seasoned trail veteran does it. Can't wait to see what you'll do next. Okay, next up is Jimmy on this very special LJ Rubicon lifted up on portals. Now if you're not familiar with portals, it's a very specialized lift-up drive system which gives the differentials an unrivaled amount of clearance without straining the suspension with conventional lifts. Let's watch these portals at work. Very nice, Jimmy. Very nice indeed.
Ahead of you that are on your driver's side. I want you to go to the right side of them, over the top. There you go. Okay, now come back towards me. There you go. Too much. There you go.
And now here comes Big Joe and his son Noah on his LJ Rubicon, lifted up on 40-inch tires. My. Now that is a nice rig, I tell you what. And with those 40s, it seems to face very little resistance from these trails.
Around me here.
Nice job, Big Joe. And who's this coming up? Well, it's Cowboy Ken, of course. Needless to say, among the most fearless of the bunch. He's definitely no chicken on this chicken rock. Great job, Cowboy Ken. And next up is Mike from IE4W Sisters Club, the Victor Valley Four-Wheelers, and his first-gen 4Runner. Fully decked out for this very specific type of terrain. Nice job, Mike. Okay, next out of the chopping block is John in this very nicely built JL Rubicon. Didn't seem to have much trouble coming up this obstacle. Just like the rest of the attendees, made easy work of this obstacle. Great job, John.
Follow towards me. Okay, now you're up here going this side of me. Please go around the rock. Okay, are you ready?
Well, as ready as I'm gonna be.
Just keep your
Hold on there a minute. I see something over yonder.
I am. Your driver's tired.
Oh my! Do my eyes deceive me? Looks like Doc got up his nerve to try this obstacle. Let's see how he does. Now keep in mind, not much has been done to the ruckus other than a lift, but the ruckus has surprised us time and time again. Come on now, Doc. Remember, no risk, no reward. Sometimes it's best not to dip your toe in the water and just jump on in. Easy does it, Doc. What's the holdup? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Well, would you look at that? He made it. And no surprise here, Doc's been doing a lot of that lately.
Okay, driver. There you go. Straight up.
And now a noob that needs no introduction, Mad Mike on Black Betty. Now, Black Betty is a 85 CJ7 with a 7-inch lift, with front and rear lockers.
And then go right up over the top.
She may be an oldie,
Slow down. Just keep the momentum going.
but she sure is a goodie.
Just keep it going.
Get her done, Matt Mike.
Keep going. Keep going now. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Not go down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go left. There you go.
Well, y'all remember Rockin' Robin? He makes that climb look like flatland on his rig. Nicely done, as usual, Rockin' Robin. Nicely done.
What did I do?
Today's Gold Nugget Award goes to Enrique. Enrique has a completely stocked JK. No lift, no lockers, nothing but bare bones. Now Enrique was doubting himself and the capabilities of his rig. But it's amazing what these Jeeps can do right out of the factory. This run really tested Enrique's confidence and skills. But after this run, I'd say Enrique got himself some stripes and graduated to a new level on four-wheeling. Great job, Enrique. Hats off to you.
Así mero. There you go. You know, when I first got my WJ, I doubted it on every obstacle. And then once you start just doing them, they surprise you, you know?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. We've seen them in Glamis.
That's pretty cool.
Our friend had a little rhino go-kart with helmet on it and followed us through the day.
Oh, wow.
most of the introductions have been made, the club moved on to the next obstacle, which was a very steep downhill grade. Now, when I say it was a steep downhill grade, I mean it was steep. 23% grade on the right side of your screen, and 26% grade on the left. Now, it may not seem like much on the screen, but you better have had all the contents in your vehicle strapped down, or they may have ended up on your dashboard. And you'll get a first-person view of it when Doc comes down. Now, the color was enhanced on Doc's clip, so all y'all at home can get a better idea of what it really looked like coming down that grade and the terrain. Let's watch and see. Well, so the trail goes. You come downhill one section, start climbing right back up on the other, as you'll see Doc doing here. Color was enhanced once again to give more depth to the terrain. Not too shabby there, Doc.
I was worried, man.
Nicely done there, Mad Mike. Who's up next? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Looking mighty dapper there in that Land Rover Discovery. Must be a mighty smooth ride in that rig. They're probably having tea and crumpets in that Rover there. British engineering at its finest. Now, I didn't quite get this young lady's name. She was here with Tyrone. And that LJ Rubicon with a 392, you could hear that rumble. Sounded real nice. There goes Enrique again, pushing himself to the limit. You did a mighty fine job that day, Enrique. Keep it up. Now I reckon Enrique is gonna be an inspiration for new four-wheelers just getting into the sport. Should show them all that you got yourself a Jeep and the willingness and drive to get out on the trails. It can be done. Take it from me and take it from Enrique. Just get out there and do it. Well, I tell you what, Joe, you just make it look too easy. Go on, Big John. Show 'em how it's done. That little YJ was running amok up in them trails. There goes Mike again from Victor Valley Four-Wheelers with his wife Tonya. Now this little channel here was somewhat of a wash, but it had this massive rock to climb over. Rather intimidating when you're coming up on it. But we got through. Show 'em how it's done, John. Okay. I'll be honest with you. I came up on this climb here. He was pretty intimidating. Jerry wasn't around to spot him through. Luckily, Wyatt Dirt was there to kind of give him a hand. But all the rest was up to the driver. And once again, the the ruckus surprised us. As usual. Like I said before, no risk, no reward. Alright, Mad Mike, why don't you show us how it's done? Very nice.
You might be able to go up and around.
One very important rule of being out on the trail is understanding your limitations. If at some point you reach an obstacle that you're not 100% sure of, after trying all the rest of the obstacles, well, it's not gonna hurt you. Take the easy line out. It's better to go around and live to wheel another day than to push yourself too far
This bump right here is a little crazy.
and breaking down on the trail.
You're gonna go. It's got. There you go. Let's take it slow. See what you got. You're clear. Just go slow.
Now, as you may be able to hear, our friend Scott, aka Wyatt Dirt, got to learn a lot about being out on the trail. Now, he's not very familiar with wheeling, but I'll tell you what,
Hey, go. Passenger.
he's been talking about getting himself a Jeep for himself and joining the noobs out on the trails. Be nice to have him along and bring in another noob to grow the crew. We'll be waiting on you, Wyatt.
Factory, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Thanks to everyone attacking to the ballroom.
Now, nice and easy. Kind of think about what you feel in the rocks on the tires. Okay. Now, you know you're stuck at the bottom, and you're going to start to climb. So, look at the side over here. I want you to come straight up towards me. Nice and easy, no throttle. You can
Oh, she's got the 392.
idle up.
You hear that?
Get a little bit higher idle. A little bit higher idle. Just like that. Right? No big deal.
Jeez.
Drop it. Yeah, right here.
Now, I'm not sure why the Rover came this route. This is the easy line, but no judgment here. Long as you're still rolling there, governor.
You're good, Mike. You're good. You're good.
Passenger with it. Alright, stay now. Go that way. Driver. There you go. There you go. Awesome. Those are good, huh? I'm good, thanks though. Yeah, I'm at 6%.
Now at this point, Doc and the less built out rigs decided to take a bypass, cause from this point it gets very serious, as you'll soon see.
Hi, Ken. On you.
Now as usual, Big John did not skip a beat when it came to seizing the opportunity to take the hard lines. I'll tell you what, that little YJ there is extremely capable. Very nice work indeed, Big John. A little color enhancement for depth. You can see exactly what these guys are going over. Now, I believe this was Noah taking on this obstacle. Now, Noah's a youngster, but man, oh man, can that boy will. That obstacle there sure is a saddle clincher. but both of the mics dropped the mic doing this obstacle. Was the very last obstacle taken on by four-wheelers today. And this very last obstacle was no joke. And it was not for everyone. This obstacle was strictly for seasoned wheelers and decked out rigs. It was a mighty tricky situation just to get in to the obstacle to begin with. But there were two entrances. Sean decided to take the side entrance, which might have been a little bit more difficult. But when there's a will, there is a way. Nicely done, Sean. Soon you'll see Jay. You'll see Big Joe. And you know you're gonna see Big John, 'cause everybody knows you don't give no mess to Big John. has to be among one of the most epic trail runs that the noobs have been involved in yet. And it's all thanks to the Inland Empire Four-Wheelers Club. If any of y'all out there are looking for a club to join, look up the IE4W on Instagram or Inland Empire Four-Wheelers Incorporated on Facebook. Hope to see y'all there.
Bring it down now. Alright.
Yeah, that was fun.
So there it is, noobs. Cougar Buttes. I'm sure we didn't do everything. There's so much to do out here. But I'm tired, and I think everybody else is tired. The Jeeps have taken a good beating today. And I think it's time to wrap it up. My Jeep is making funny noises. And it's all good, man. It was fun. But I hope you enjoyed the video today. And we did, like I said, we did do just a small amount of obstacles out here at Cougar Buttes. But there's just so much to do. So if you're ever out here, man, it's a good idea to camp out if you really want to explore this place. So, you know, get yourselves out here, enjoy your time out here, and make sure that your vehicle is ready to handle something like this.
Do you want me to wait up here at the top?
So we'll catch you on the next one. Noobs out. Peace.
I'm just waiting for everybody.
Now, if I may, before we go, I'd like to ask y'all to help out the channel by liking and subscribing, commenting and sharing. Thank you for watching. God bless. Y'all come back now, you hear?